So, hey guys, I had a gnarly deck idea. So, what if we did Vendread, but with some extra steps? So, first we want probably Executor, 2 copies of Battlelord, 2 or 3 copies of Origin. Then we'll need maybe is a bit of a strong word. A few of the main deck Vendreads. So I think like 2 Scar, 1 Rev, 1 Hound Horde, 1 Core. And then 1 Scavenger for sure, probably, and then Slayer. 2 or 3 copies. So for our purposes here today, we'll go with 3, and then 2 Avendreads for the time being, and then Spray Elf probably as well. So we'll grab Ravenous Vendread. We'll grab, uh, well, not Knights. I thought that was Evolution. So 2 copies or 3 of Evolution, whatever is fine. 1 copy of Charge. We could honestly up the copies of Evolution. Evolution is actually pretty good. So next we need Venten. So we can run as many as necessary. And then after this we want to go to Diviner. Yeah. Grab Diviner. Well, 3 copies sounds logical, perhaps. Maybe 2. And then we're going to look at some Dark Magician cards. So we're going to grab specifically, I think Eternal Soul is okay here. And then we'll need copies of Dark Magician and Illusion of Chaos, as well as copies of Magician Souls. So let's grab copies of Dark Magical Circle. 1 copy should be sufficient. Salvation, I'm not sure if we want Salvation or not, but it's like an extra draw in case we want to send it off of like souls. That's a draw, so we'll take it, I guess. And for the time being, let's get just 2 copies of Dark Magician. We'll work out the ratios later. Then we have Magician's Rod, which we can grab as well. Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, the Dark Magicians. I'm not sure if we can actually make this necessarily, but might as well put it in the list anyway. And while we're here, Crush Sheep, I guess. But why not? And Sprite Elf. And then let's grab Dizzlekin, Crystal Wing, Warlord Savage, Herald, can't forget the Herald, Entis, and then after this, is there anything we're forgetting that's super important? I don't think so, but you know what? Sometimes you're just wrong, and today could be that day. So, Magician, go back here. What even is this card? Sage of Stone. Okay, that doesn't matter. I remember the card we forgot now. Beatrice. And then back to Dark Magician. Okay. So, we have Chaos Form. And this mentions Dark Magician, so you could technically add Chaos Form. Any Chaos or Black, Luster, Soldier, Ritual Monster, Illusion of Chaos. It doesn't mention this though, so that's like weird. And then, I guess just for funsies, let's throw in a Dark Magician Girl. And this requires a Dark Magician plus 1 Chaos. Or a Black Luster Soldier, and this batches all monsters your opponent controls. Sure, why not? And Secrets of Dark Magic, we'll grab 1 or 2 copies of that, and then we'll probably want copies of Soul Servant as well. How many copies, I'm not sure, so I'll just put in 3 for the time being. And then we have Destined Rivals, which I don't care too much about. Magician's Combination. Once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, tribute a Dark Magician or one Dark Magician Girl. Special summon one Dark Magician or one Dark Magician Girl from your hand or graveyard with a different name for the attributed monster. So, I mean, we're already running Salvation, so why not run one of these? And then we have Magician's Navigation. And then, we just slap in 3 of these. So the basic idea here is pretty simple. We have our Vendread stuff, which can make Beatrice, or like Executor, which will, either way, can't target our back row, swell. Can't target our monsters, double swell. And then we have Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal, with the effect to send 2 cards from just the deck, essentially, just any 2. So why not choose 2 copies of Magician Navigation? Might as well, right? And then, yeah, that's about it, I guess. There's also Prep, which can be used to, well, pre-prep, and then regular prep, which we can just run. And this can just add either Illusion of Chaos or Vendread Slayer, Vendread Battlelord. So that's the synergy. The prep. And we don't really need our normal summon to do our Vendread stuff, but we might to do our Dark Magician stuff. I mean, there are a few Garnets here or there, you know, and we kind of have to draw into the Vendread stuff, but I mean, here in this hand, for example, we have the Vendread stuff and we're fine. So this has to be normal summoned, unfortunately, because if it did not, I guess there was a chance we could just special summon it with Crush. But here, if we look at it from the other direction, though, we can actually special summon Diviner. We send it to the graveyard somehow. So that's cool, I guess. But we can't get into the Vendread stuff to drop the Diviner into the graveyard anyway, so that's a little bit awkward. So what was this do? Fusion summon using Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl as material, including Dark Magician or Dark Magician as material again. So that's a little bit awkward for that. This can't be recycled though, I don't think. Can it? And then this. Where is it? Oh. Nope. Yeah, I don't think any of these cards I have here recycle at least. So no way to put secrets back in the deck, but that's just we should just have a better hand. So this hand probably goes hard, I think. So if we look at it from like a different perspective, instead of actually searching Diviner, we also have the option to search Illusion of Chaos. So we can actually search, well, for Illusion of Chaos with Herald of Arclight. But we can't actually special summon Magician's Rod after, which is a bit awkward. So, a little bit awkward in that regard. If we ran 2 Herald of Arclights, it would be a little bit more logical. I mean, with the deck space, I'll just put in 3 for the time being because I can't think of what else to add, but in general, we should be able to, like, send Herald of the Arclight, and this allows us to grab Illusion of Chaos, or allow us to grab, like, one of our Vendreads, or many Vendreads, so that works as well. And I mean, it doesn't look like the worst thing in the world, but, like, adequately finding the ratios and everything seems nightmarish, so I'm not gonna do that today, and I don't really feel like testing this, so if anyone with these cards, well, if anyone actually has these cards, feel free to test these on my behalf, you know, so yeah, this is like the basic idea with Vendread, Dark Magician, and so far I've seen like at least some sort of play, at least with every hand here, so maybe I just haven't opened a single like super good hand yet, but oh, this works. So if we pre-prep here, we can send Dark Magician to the graveyard, and then we can Soul Servant to grab essentially any Dark Magician card we want, because this allows you to draw if you have a Dark Magician in your graveyard as well. So that works. And that'll allow us to grab Magician's combination or Eternal Soul or Salvation, I think maybe. It mentions Dark Magician, right? That's what it says? Yeah. So that would work. And then we still have Magician Souls to send like Salvation afterwards. And we have Illusion of Chaos effect here, which doesn't do that much here. But I guess we can use it to add back Rod. Or add Rod to our hand to begin with. What else does this add? Does this mention Dark Magician? Oh. I guess you can add Dark Magician Girl. Then we can actually send Dark Magician Girl and then get an extra draw actually off of Soul Servant if we wait on Soul Servant a little. So that's pretty neat, I guess. And this is a decent level for us to like send for Battle Lord if we actually needed to do so. So all things considered, not bad, I guess. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video where uh hopefully we have some gameplay, maybe. I always enjoy doing some combos in real time, but yeah. Uh, bye.